I'm in the middle of Yellowstone now at the moment, so it's kind of like it's taken up some of my downtime.
Well, Ray, what's crack? Could you tell us about your footballing history, kind of what you did growing up with in sport in your local area?
Yeah, I suppose I started from a young age playing with my club Lacken, and I suppose got into the Cavan kind of system from underage squads, under 14, 15, 16. Fortunate enough to play all way through the underage grades with Cavan, and through that kind of I progressed into senior. I was fortunate enough to be out the field back then, so it was nice to be able to kind of see the development of a lot of players coming through at underage level and be able to progress to senior like myself with Cavan. So yeah, it was a nice journey.
Would you ever think you'd make the push through with the Cavan seniors?
Starting off, it was probably more a dream than a reality. You know, I kind of always wanted to play for Cavan at the underage level. It was quite competitive, and you know, trying to find your best position in the team. So it wasn't until like I got to like minor and under 21 that similar, you kind of see there is an opportunity down the line, and I suppose just kind of made myself work that little bit harder to try and get in the senior team. So yeah, it was always a dream to try and play for Cavan, and I suppose I've been very fortunate now when you are playing that you can always say like you had that opportunity to represent your county at senior level.
So do you have anything that you'd like to do the day before a game, or anything different or crazy?
Yeah, well, I suppose if I had a Sunday game, for example, I suppose I'd always kind of try and make sure that I'm in bed to be able to watch Match of the Day. Just kind of like have that ritual, knowing, right, get that bit early to bed, knowing you can just switch off, watch the soccer, and just suppose look forward to the match the next day. I'm in the middle of Yellowstone now at the moment, so it's kind of like it's taken up some of my downtime. So it's kind of just nice to be able, as you say yourself, watch something that's kind of just nice and easy, and just be able to switch off to be able to just look forward to the match. So yeah, I suppose that's kind of my ritual for a Sunday game, I suppose, for the moment anyways.
Is there any hidden gems at Cavan now that a Meath man might venture up to?
Yeah, I suppose Killikeen Forest Park it's you know, a very beautiful place, lovely lake, lovely cabins like that with saunas within the cabins. So yeah, it's got a lovely kind of a walkway as well all around. So it's great. The lake's great for get a dip, but also it's just be able to switch off Saturday evening or Sunday morning, just kind of bring the dog, kind of get out and just be able to just relax and just take in the scenery that is. So yeah, it's a beautiful spot.
And on the lake, do you get down fishing at all?
Well, I suppose I haven't fished recently, but I have been known to fish down there, but I'd probably lose more bait than I would catch fish, so I would. But yeah, it's a very popular place for fishermen, and yeah, it's a really good lake, so it is. So.
Do you have a picture of your biggest catch?
I think it was more of a minnow that I caught than a fish, to be honest. So, but yeah, no, it's a good place, kind of relax in the evening time, and yeah, chill out.
So is there anyone that you hate being marked by in training? Any kind of tough lads that are tough to get away from?
Well, I suppose being a goalkeeper, I'm fortunate not to have to mark too many lads during the year, but I suppose in regards to forwards coming in, taking shots and making life a bit of a misery at training times, there's definitely a few of the forwards, Paddy Lynch, Porrick Faulkner's a great man to come up and put away a few goals on us in training as well. So yeah, definitely when they're coming about, the square doesn't end too well for me. So I suppose they'd be two that come to mind for sure.
So on the kind of the big match days on the bus journey up, what do you like to do? Do you like to join in with the lads on the speaker, or are you a headphone man?
I suppose I sit beside Marty Riley a good bit now myself, so we just always try and just chat away, go up wherever we're going on the bus, usual just kind of catch up. So we'd be kind of sitting away listening to the music. Not many lads will really be into the headphones and listening to the music. It's more of just kind of chatting away, having the crack with each other. You'd have the usual gang down the back, kind of, you know, roaring and shouting and slagging. But as you kind of move up the bus, the maturity starts getting a bit closer to the front.
So is there any surprises on your music list at all?
Well, I suppose Killian the Gunner, he's a great man for the country and western. So Luke Combs seems to be coming out more often than not now lately on the speaker coming across, especially in the training room, just training area before games in the dressing room. So yeah, we're all kind of listening to a bit more Luke Combs these days.